Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. It's really a delight to work with you again in my new capacity. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been thinking, what do I want to leave with you? So I worked with the United Nations for almost 30 years. But before that, my parents were part of the independence movement of Equatorial Guinea in Central Africa. So my late father is now passed. He was the first deputy ambassador, and he signed the Carta Magna for my country at the United Nations. My mother was the first medical nurse to the first president of our country. She's now a senator, and she considers Uganda her second home. Now, I was raised in the US, but my parents taught me and my brothers that we belonged to Africa, and that me and my brothers had a privilege of being raised in the US, which means that we had a responsibility to protect Africa no matter where we find ourselves. So that is why every time I was in the UN, I would do my work a little bit different. So I caused a lot of trouble in the UN, because I always listened to the African countries. I always brought the local perspectives. And when I was appointed to coordinate the UN system in Uganda, I think it was New York, didn't know what to do anymore. I was supposed to be here for 3 years. I ended up staying 5 at the request of His Excellency the President. Now, why did I stay? I saw a country with incredible potential that was silent. I didn't understand why you were not telling your story. A story that people were looking for everywhere. I came to Uganda after coming back from a UN mission to Egypt to discover that the source of the Nile was here. Like, really? The one that we're mentioning in the Holy Book? And we don't have that plastered everywhere? Why? Why is there not a movie about that? Right? There should be a movie, a cartoon, a PlayStation game, everything about the fact that the source of the Nile is here. So every time I talk about Uganda to people, I tell them that Uganda is the epicenter of East Africa, and it's the home of the source of the River Nile. People don't know. The second thing that for me was very important was the amazing people. And I was mentioning to the Honorable Minister how I recently went to the Buganda Kingdom to do the trail familiarization. And they took us into this room. And I looked, and on the wall, they had each of the kingdoms, the kings, all the way back, starting from the year 1200. So I started thinking, I said, wait, why did they make us think that we started in 1800? So we did 1200, 1300, 1400, 1500, 1600, 1700, up to 1800 when we now had a fight. Now that is the only story that's being told. So this is one of the reasons why I'm working closely with Producers Guild of Uganda and then Western Films to promote support for making the first Ugandan-made film about the Ugandan martyrs. So Honorable Minister, since you are here, and I know UCC is here, and other government agencies are here, can I make this appeal? I don't care how we do it, but we need to find money so that Western Films, a Ugandan company, can produce that movie, and we premiere it here in Uganda. Can I count on you for support? Please, UCC, let's do this. I know we do lots of movies all the time, but sometimes we need to do less and focus more on it. So everybody, let's rally on getting Flames of Faith done, produced, launched, and disseminated around the whole world in 20 languages if we have to. Let that be what we're going to do for 2026. Now, while we were there, I was told another very interesting story between the Buganda and the Bunyoro kingdom. That apparently when the colonialists were here and they were chasing the king, he had to come and hide in the Bunyoro kingdom. Where is that movie? Somebody? Anybody? Script. So can we make that the movie for 2027 and we all rally behind it? Yes? Here we go. So UCC, everybody, let's sit down, let's mobilize, and let's do that. If we do one movie per year on one story, then we will all be able to have the quality of what we need to tell our story in a dignified manner. Let's not do 20, we do one. That is how we change how people perceive us. And by the way, by doing that, that is how you create jobs and training. How many people travel because you saw a movie? Don't your kids tell you they want to go to somewhere because of some cartoon, you don't even know what the cartoon is about? Yeah. My children came to me telling me we needed to go to Japan. I said, why? Lord have mercy. Somebody called Goku. I'm like,